I like pineapples. I'm 21. I go to Texas A&M and I study chemistry. Most importantly though, I'm part of the Fighting Texas Martinez family. I remember first getting into CrossFit, and I remember my first workout was Murph. We were living in Austin, so Dad would have to come down to San Antonio to work out back at Old Alamo, and I did like a half Murph, and that was my first CrossFit workout. Like right before freshman year, so maybe 14 or 13 or 14. In high school, we ran cross country, and I did CrossFit, so like running in the morning and CrossFit in the evenings, and eating a lot of food in between. It's always been fun being a part of the community, because the CrossFit community is just it's so unique compared to every other sports community. People like CrossFit because we can all relate to it. Kate's like we just met at work. I always thought was interesting too is it wasn't like a love at first sight or like, you know, there was the immediate spark that we've just always had. It was you know, like just having a best friend. It didn't have to feel special, but the fact that we just meshed so well together made it special. In 5 years we'll be 26, so probably very well established, enjoying our youth, traveling the world. And then by like 28 we think kids, 27 or 28. My favorite part about A&M, I don't know, I really like my ring. I don't think there was one definite thing that like made the semester, but there were a lot of things that came together. As I've always been teetering on being involved in the certain organizations I'm in, being involved in the core versus not, and I didn't think about the significance of how certain moments were this semester that wouldn't have occurred if I wasn't a part of something bigger than myself. Sometimes you need to see past the like present, and you need to see past what's happening right now to me and why I don't like that or why I need to change that, and sometimes stop and really think of the bigger picture and think of bigger goals in mind and think of all the possibilities before you make a decision. Because if I decided to quit the core or do something drastic like that, then I wouldn't have had the amazing experiences that I've had. I think Mom she just genuinely cares for other things, and she's just completely selfless, and in that way she's impactful in so many people's lives. Probably from Dad is just don't take anything for granted and always be humble. Humility goes a long way. If I was to teach Sierra and I something, probably keep your mouth shut, because that's something I always struggle with. I get to work out and coach, and I'm trying to do a bunch of accounting stuff right now. So we just had a meeting with our CPA, and he showed us how to log into this program. So I was gonna sit down and mess around with that right now. I always like doing snatches because I think it's like a very harmonious movement. When you see like a snatch that's really crisp, I think it's just like a beautiful thing, you know, kind of like art maybe. Like all the different colors come together to make something kind of like a snatch. My next goal to be, if I do the open, I don't want to be limited by, in like one of those workouts, I don't want to be limited by weight. My favorite movement, because I enjoy them and because I think it comes pretty easy to me, is handstand push-ups. Oop. Hello. Yay. Your tongue is purple.
Was that fun?
Yes.
Look at the camera and say something.
Happy birthday, me.